Hi, I'm Dawn, and I just wanted to make a quick video today before I head out the door because I just watched a video that a couple of relationship coaches were doing, and I'm always watching to see what other coaches and especially other relationship coaches are doing. I learn a lot from them. But these two particular coaches, okay, I'll say the names, Anya Grace and Helena Hart. While I admire them, okay, I do. My intellectual mind really admires these two beautiful, gorgeous, brilliant coaches. As you can probably already guess, there's another part of me, my emotional side, or what we usually call the shadow side. My shadow side is so jealous, so envious of them. Um, because, and basically, they have what I want. They're doing what I want. And yet, I judge it. Which is why that is the thing that keeps me, and it keeps all coaches, from really achieving what we want. Is because we actually judge the people, the very people who have what we want, that are doing what we want. And so I'm going to do a round of EFT tapping with you today. And I want you to think about, it might not be a coach, but just think about somebody who is living the life that you want to live. They're successful, they've got the money, maybe they're only working like 20 or 25 hours a week and they're just raking in the cash, and they're seen as an expert at what they do, they're confident, whatever it is. Think of somebody like that, and I just want you to notice, if you were to let yourself be completely honest, just allow it to be okay. How does that really make you feel when you compare yourself? And do you feel some judgment coming up? And it's really important because, I'm being very vulnerable with you right now because to me, to say this out loud and put it on a video and put it on my YouTube channel and admit that I'm actually jealous and envious of these two women, it's kind of embarrassing. I'll admit it. It's embarrassing, but I want to call it out for what it is. This is so important that we do this because if I don't call it out, I didn't have to do it on video, but if I didn't call it out, at least with myself, then this will be the thing that continuously will cause me to self sabotage in my business, in my money, because as soon as I start to earn a certain amount of money or getting a certain amount of success, that judgment that I have for people like that will come up and slap me down, and I'll make a stupid decision or not follow through on things that I know I need to follow through on. And so this kind of stuff, these kinds of judgments, your shadow, if you don't find out what they are and really deal with it, and using tapping is a wonderful way to deal with it because the EFT tapping will bring down, it will actually turn down your dial on the judgment. Because just remember this, whatever you judge, you don't get to be that. If you judge wealthy people as being greedy, selfish, lazy, and quite frankly, I was judging these two women as all of that, even though I don't even know them. And in fact, I was actually projecting onto them that they're probably earning multiple six figures, which I don't really actually know that. But the gift in this for me, the gift and the gift for you in letting go of this intensity of jealousy and the envy, because what's behind all of this, the gift is there is a real desire inside of you, but you won't even admit that it's there because you judge the hell out of it. Okay? Because, I mean, I have to admit to myself that I judged the hell out of me to even say that I want six figures. I would have never admitted that. But I realize now, after watching that video of these two, and I'm judging them as making multiple six figures, and I'm like, first of all, you don't even know that. Second of all, holy shit, basically what you're saying is that you would love to earn multiple six figures, but you judge people like that, so you're never going to allow it. So let's start to move this judgment out so that we can free up your money and free up your energy to really allow yourself to shine and to really admit, yes, I want those multiple six figures. Yes, I want multiple streams of passive income. I want it to be easy. Yes, I don't want to work more than about 20 to 25 hours a week. And yeah, I'm going to say it. So that way, when you don't have the judgment in the way, you can simply admit, first of all, to what you really do want. And then you can start asking some very empowering questions that will help you to get the downloads and the inspiration that you need to start moving in that direction. Because once you finally admit what you really do want, then you can start asking, what would it take for me to build a business that would allow me to earn six figures or more, working 20 to 25 hours a week, and being seen as an expert, respected, and very much looked up to by my peers. What would it take? What kind of person would I need to show up as in order to have that? See, you can't set a goal, and therefore you cannot start to work towards that goal until you actually admit what it is you really want. Okay? And this is something I've struggled with my whole life because, I come from a very quote unquote humble family, and I didn't want to make them look bad by becoming too successful. But we got to move that out of the way because it's keeping you playing small. So I'm going to go ahead and start the tapping. You can just follow what I do. If you're not sure how to do the tapping, we're going to start on the karate chop point. First step to getting rid of that shadow is loving and accepting that part of yourself. So just repeat after me. Even though I judge the hell out of wealthy and successful people. I do. I think they're lazy, they're entitled, and they're probably not really very good people. But I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I judge the hell out of this person because they're making so much money. And they make it look so easy. And that's just not fair. It's not fair. And I love and accept myself, even though I have all this judgment and all these feelings about this. Even though I judge this person as being entitled and lazy, not wanting to work very hard. Oh, there is this part of me that would so love to be like them. But I can't, because I judge them too much. even though I judge the hell out of this person, both of them, because they're so brilliant, so beautiful, so talented, and they have so much confidence for absolutely no reason. Like they just beaming confidence all over the place. And I judge the hell out of them for that. I judge them as, why do they have a right to feel confident? They're only 20 something. How could they feel confident about anything at that age? I love and accept myself even now. I'm right about this. I judge the hell out of them, and it feels justified. Now we're going to go to the top of the HUD. All this judgment. I can't stand people who are lazy. Now go to the beginning of your eyebrow. I hate lazy people. Which is why I never get to be one. Oh my God, there is a part of me that would just love to be lazy. There's a part of me that would just love to rake in the dough very easily. To have my business set up in such a way that not only can I help a lot of people, but I can also make a lot of money doing it. And I can feel really good about myself for doing it. I judge the hell out of them. They probably hardly work at all. They probably work maybe 5 hours a day. Maybe. And all of that is just easy work. They're on the computer, they're doing interviews, they're just talking about what they love to do. And they're doing work that is so freaking easy for them. And they get paid so much money for doing what they're good at. What a concept. I have to admit, there's a part of me that doesn't feel like it's okay for me to just do the thing that I'm really good at and make a shitload of money doing it. There's a part of me that feels like I really should work super, super, super hard, just like my parents did, and my grandparents, and my great-grandparents. Like, I need to be loyal to them and loyal to all that they went through and all the suffering and everything they did to make sure that I would have an easy, cushy life, which I'm not really letting myself have. All this guilt because I want more. All this guilt. All this judgment that I have about myself because I want more. And there's this part of me that doesn't want to admit that I want more. Because then I start judging myself as greedy. Then I start judging myself as entitled. I start judging myself as lazy. And that is a sin in our family. Like, laziness is like the ultimate sin. You are the ultimate loser if you are lazy. I am so willing to let go of some of this judgment so that I can just allow myself to have life be a little bit easier. Even just a baby step towards allowing myself to do the work that comes really easy for me. And at the same time, to allow myself to get paid really, really well for that work, even though it doesn't feel like work for me. But the truth is, even the work that I do, even though it feels very good and I love doing it, it does require my energy. And the truth is, I have invested over the years many thousands of dollars in training for myself and self development courses and seminars. I have invested a crapload of money in myself and in my skill set. So it didn't come, all of it did not just come to me, drop down from the sky. Yes, some of it I was born with. I was born with certain talents and abilities and gifts. That is true. And who says I'm not allowed to profit from that? Why would I have been born with these gifts if I'm not allowed to use them? Letting go of all this guilt. Letting go of all this feeling like I'm betraying my family if I allow myself to use my gifts. Letting go of all this guilt and this misplaced loyalty towards my family. And this rule that says that I have to work really, 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 really hard just because that's what my family did. Maybe they did that because for them, they didn't see any other option. But once you reach a certain point and you see that there are other things, that there is something else possible, it's like you just can never really go back. And I know it's possible to earn a crap load of money doing what you love. I see people doing it all the time. And I get angry and I get jealous and I start feeling judgmental of them for doing it. And what's really happening is what I'm really feeling, and it makes me uncomfortable, is my true desire. I'm feeling what I truly, truly want. And I'm willing to let go of my judgment about what I truly want. Because what would it mean for me to build a business where I'm earning six figures? As a coach, as a healer, what that would really mean is that I'm helping an awful lot of people to have major, major healing and transformation in their life. Because you don't make that kind of money without touching the lives of many, many people in a really good, positive way, spreading light, love, and healing to many thousands of people, bringing peace and healing and compassion in a huge way. That's what I really want. There, I said it. That's what I really want. And as you take a deep breath, I want you to think about, first of all, just notice, think about that person that you were just judging a few minutes ago. And I want you to put that person in your mind again. And I want you to just notice how you're feeling towards them now. Usually what happens, depending on how you were representing them, you may have seen them in a picture, or you may have just had a feeling. And usually by now, going through one round of tapping, the picture will have changed. Literally, your perception of how you see that person is going to be different. Or just notice that you're seeing this in a whole new way. And if you need to, go ahead and go through this tapping round again. But just know that, what you've just done with me today is super, super important in for you to come out and admit what you really want. Now you get to set a goal. And now you get to actually look at that goal and then allow yourself to really feel anywhere where you have resistance coming up in your body. Anywhere where you feel tightness in your chest or your stomach. Anywhere where you hear the little voice in your head saying, oh my God, that is so not going to happen, And then you can deal with that resistance as it comes up. Again, with tapping. You can tap that all away. So I wanted to just leave you with this tapping. I hope this was really helpful to you. And I want you to just notice, like maybe this is an assignment that you can do for this week. Notice when you find yourself judging someone. Just notice what you're judging them for. And just know that that is your shadow, and see if you can find the gift in that shadow. See if you can find out, okay, what is it that I really want? That I'm judging this person because they already have it, right? And then do some tapping around that and let it go. So I'm going to say ciao for now, and I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.